for Rockville. 11:55 to go, 46-44. Germantown on top by 2. This is what we expected, Joe. Tight.
Very tight. And both teams are playing like they mean it, like they want it, like it's everything to them.
There's Rickman, and he gets it.
That was a good job breaking the pressure out, getting it to the middle, and then passing it down to the block to the big man to finish.
Good patience there for Germantown. Now Rockville needs to show the same.
Looks like Germantown's turning up their defensive pressure, too.
They really have. Carl Scott, who draws the foul, really had the pressure on there, Bobby Bosles, but he fouled him.
And he didn't like that call whatsoever. He looked like he was in good defensive position, but he had his hands up, but he leaned his hands forward, getting to the way. There are a lot of players who think they have their hands straight up, but they reach in.
It's almost instinct to do that, I would think. If he had kept his hands straight up, probably no foul call.
No call whatsoever.
But Bosles misses the first of 2 foul shots.
You saw Xavier Joyner there lobbying the referees, try to get some calls go his way, too.
48-45 as he makes the second. 3-point lead for Germantown.
Rockville's in the 3-quarter court press here.
They don't press as much as they used to. They press when they need to, according to Steve Hobson. And Brandon Riley, wow, that's 2 very acrobatic shots that he's made here in the last couple of minutes for Germantown.
And as Riley drove into the game, Dexter Batts had the perfect opportunity right there to take a charge. Instead, he turns to the side and slaps down at the ball. He gets the foul on that every time.
And he made the shot, so he's got a 3-point opportunity here. And he stretches the Germantown lead to 5 at 50-45. And he makes it. Brandon Riley from Old Mill High School in Anne Arundel County. 6'1" freshman guard.
Batts is going out. And we've got Kindred taking his place.
And big press here by Germantown. Full court pressure, but Rockville handles it.
Great save by Brown, keeping the ball from going out of bounds.
Fleming has it blocked by Rickman. That's his 3rd block of the game. And Sims has it blocked by Antoine Brown.
Oh, it's a block party tonight, Michael. everybody's tossing everybody else's biscuits around.
Brandon Sims thought he was fouled. He's talking to official Maurice Ward about that. I don't think that referee's going to be changing his mind.
No, probably not so much. And that was a great athletic play on both ends. One by Rickman getting the block on the help side, and one in defensive transition by Antoine Brown.
That got the crowd fired up. There's an alley-oop to Rickman. He has to bring it down, and he's fouled by Kindred.
Bringing it down is a smart play if you can. If you can't be sure that you're going to dunk it, you bring it down and you go up strong with it just like he did. You draw the foul if nothing else.
Avery Rickman from North County High School in Glen Burnie. 6'8", one of the tallest guys that Xavier Joyner's had in his time at Germantown.
And that's the type of recruit you can get when you go to the Nationals like that. People start recognizing your school and your coaching ability.
He made them both. There's Brown, a nice but Randall Scott is there to make the putback.
The guy in this game with probably the most experience in these types of games, he should know how to do that.
Steal for Rockville. There's Terrell, takes it. Oh, he missed it. Thought he was fouled.
He's better off if he goes off the glass in that case.
There's Sims from 3, just grazes the rim. Here's Kamal Terrell, breakneck pace down to the other end. And no foul, no make. Here we go again. Justin Bess, and he makes it. There's a blocking foul on Kindred.
Kindred went to the well one time too many right there. He was in bad position, tried to scoot his way under, hoping the referees would get the call his way. But instead, he gets the 2 points and the chance for the 3rd point on the free throw.
3 fouls on Kindred, And we get some substitution. And after that track meet that we just saw for the last minute, I think a timeout is necessary here, not only for the players, but maybe for you and I, Joe,
for
too.
Both of us, for the fans, for anybody in the vicinity, in the zip code, because this is going at such a breakneck pace that, anybody's got to get tired just being a part of this in any way.
Boy, I mean, it's just crazy speed there. And our stat guy, Evan Brown, is looking at me like, how can you possibly keep stats at this pace?
Well, you just keep marking missed shot, missed shot, missed shot. That's pretty much how you do. You see Coach Steve Hobson, he's coaching his team up down there. You can hear those guys in there.
10 minutes in this game. Let's not let it loose. You understand this, okay? Let's just take our time. Let's run a cutter right off the bat. Run a cutter. Okay, here we go. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Take our time, be patient, don't panic. Still got 10 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah.
And then he calls for a cutter.
He's asking for a cutter. I'm not sure if that means a set play that they call a cutter, or if that means someone cutting either through the middle of the defense or down the baseline in order to just have player movement where the defense can't keep track of you.
Meanwhile, Germantown has a foul shot to shoot here. Justin Bess has been excellent from the line tonight. And Germantown enjoying their biggest lead by far tonight at 56-47. So a 9-point lead for Germantown. Just a couple of minutes ago, they had just a 2-point lead. So they've been on quite the run here.
That's right. Rockville, again, has been going a little bit too fast and throwing the ball away.
And that is a foul on 45. Kyle Trent, he just put his forearm into the chest.
And that's, again, another play in which the lead gets away from you. If you don't take a shot because you get a foul like that, you're not going to be able to score any points. The other team gets the ball back, they have a chance to score points.
10 minutes to go, just under 10 minutes to go in the ball game now. And pace slowing a little bit as Robert Pettis back out there. He's in foul trouble, of course. But they have handled his absence well. They have a good group of guards on this Germantown team.
They do indeed, and they have such quickness that it's really hard to keep up with them.
Working the clock a little bit. There's Justin Bess with a killer putback. Boy, that hurts.
Yeah, Rockville had a really good defensive possession right up until the last 2 seconds of it. But just every defensive possession doesn't end until your team gets the ball.
That's right. 11-point lead now for Germantown. Here's Trent to Kindred from 3. No good. Rickman with the big rebound. He's doing a job under there for Germantown.
And Rockville, I think, needs to take the ball to the basket a little bit more, because if they're not going to be able to score on jump shots, they're going to have to get to the foul line.
I think what we're seeing here, Joe, is the depth of Germantown is starting to really tell the tale here against Rockville.
I think it's not only the depth, but I also think it's the experience. You know, having gone to nationals last year, playing in big games. A lot of these guys either have played in them or know what it's like by listening to their teammates.
There's Terrell to Trent, who loses his footing. There's Batts. Nice move, but it hits the back of the rim. No good. And a foul on Terrell, blocking foul.
And again, Rockville's getting good looks, good shots, but they're just not going down. Sometimes your team just runs cold.
Randall Scott in, Jonathan Kindred in for Rockville, Mitchell Dudley in,
There's a good turnaround.
and Desmond Wade in for Germantown.
There's a good turnaround lefty hook by Betts, but again, there's some kind of cellophane over the rim that we can't see, but it's definitely there.
It's definitely there. They've hit a cold spell. It was 49-47. It's now 58-47, make that 59-47 as Sims makes the foul shot. So it's gone from a 2-point lead to a 12-point lead in just a matter of a couple of minutes.
That's right, and Germantown's on a run. They've stayed patient. They've played good defense, and defense travels. Whether you're at home, whether you're on the road, if you got good defense, you're going to be in games, and right now the defense is the reason that they're winning this game.